always a pleasure to talk to you.
Always.
This is such a different original story. So what was your first thought when you got the script?
I love the title, first of all, The Collateral Beauty. You know, the idea that no matter how difficult a circumstance is, if you stay conscious and aware, you'll be able to see something beautiful in it. I thought that was beautiful. And then the idea of love, time, and death. You know, the way that they played out in the screenplay, I thought Alan Loeb wrote just a gorgeous script.
Yeah, and a very relatable story to all audiences all over the world.
Yeah.
As a parent, I'm sure finding, understanding his dark place is not difficult because it's such an intolerable idea.
Absolutely.
But what helped you understand his way back, his reconnection?
You know, I've always been the type of person who I thought of myself as resilient. You know, that I could always make my way back. A big part of Howard, he got stuck in the past. You know, and I think that being stuck in the past it makes it extremely difficult to find your way out. And future thinking for me has always been the way to get over difficult times, to be able to look over the darkness to a potential time of light. So it was fun for me playing with that mindset of a character. It was very different than me looking backwards. Very rarely do I look backwards. I'm always looking forward.
Yeah, you've got this positive energy about you that is quite infectious.
No,
it's good.
Thank you.
What is the notion of collateral beauty to you as a theme, as an idea?
The concept that there's in your worst of times, there's this one little thread of beauty. And if you can just stay conscious and aware enough and grab onto that little thread, it is the thread that leads you out of the labyrinth of your suffering, you know, to be able to hang on to the beauty long enough to find your way back to the warmth of love and, the beauty of the light.
Your character is supposed to ignore the rest of the characters most of the film. So how was that with the other actors? Obviously, right. you were quite connected off shoot, and then you had to ignore them on.
Yeah.
How was it working with everyone?
For me, it was fantastic to have the opportunity to work with this level of cast, and it was very different off camera than it was on camera. I thought it was important to keep the energy up and positive and jubilant off camera, because when we were saying action, we were going into some darker and heavier ideas.
And what makes this movie perfect for the holiday season? Obviously, with that melancholic New York Christmas feel to it.
Yeah, Howard is a guy who experiences a loss and writes 3 letters. He gets pissed and writes to love, time, and death. And in his deteriorated mental state, he mails these letters, and then love, time, and death respond. That's just, to me, perfect Christmas fantasy.